Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about the movie Sorry to Bother You. It actually comes out July 6th and I believe July 13th everywhere. I was fortunate enough to see a screening the other day. It's a comedy, fantasy, sci-fi movie that takes place in alternate present-day Oakland. It's starring Lakeith Stanfield. He's the guy who gets taken in the beginning of Get Out and shows up later at the auction. Tessa Thompson and also Steven Yeun is in this movie. He's Glenn from The Walking Dead. And the movie revolves around Cassius, who's Lakeith's character, and he's trying to get a job, and he ends up getting his telemarketer job. And the way he got the job is pretty funny. Like, the comedy stands out in this movie, but there's also a lot of social commentary that takes place. But he gets this job, and it's a low-level job, and everybody's struggling. They only get paid on commission, but they always hear if they do good enough, they can make it up and be a power crawler, and that's where they make the real money. The power crawlers even have their own elevator, and these people work in the basement. So eventually, like you've seen in the trailer, he runs across Danny Glover's character, and he tells him to use his white voice. So Cassius learns to use his white voice, and there's a little montage of him making different sales with the white voice, and he pops up into people's apartment. That's how close they are in conversation. That when he makes the call, he appears to the person he's calling wherever they are. They could be in the bathroom, they could be in their living room or whatever, and he has, with the white voice, he can make any sale. So it becomes it's all about choice after a while for Cassius. He's doing well, but his fellow coworkers, his friends, they want his help because they're trying to get benefits. They're trying to boycott the company because it's not right. But he's also, on the other hand, he's winning, and he's become a power crawler, and he's making money, and he's doing better things in his life. He gets to help his family out and everything. And it's like a dilemma. It's like, what do I do? Do I change who I am? Is society forcing me to go this way? Like, the things that they show on television is just like a slap in the face. Certain the game shows they show, and then there's this other company that it's basically a lifetime contract. They want you to work for them as a lifetime contract, and you get to live at the place where you work, and it's basically like slave labor. And you see that a lot throughout the movie, and eventually Cassius has to make a choice, because he starts seeing some things, and that's where the fantasy sci-fi thing comes in. I don't want to ruin it or spoil it. And then he really has to make a choice. And it again, it doesn't really lose the comedy. The comedy is always there, but it gets a little bit more serious in terms of the choices that he wants to make, and the reasons he wants to make it. It's an original film. It's not like anything else I've seen. There's other films out there with the comedy, and they try to put in serious moments, but this one blends it together really nice. It's a different type of movie. I think most people will enjoy it. Go for the comedy, stay for the social issues that's brought up. But it's called Sorry to Bother You. When it comes out, hope you guys check it out. Let me know what you think. Deuces.